Hey guys, what's going on? It's been a minute since we've done one of these what I'm reading videos. It's been like actually a really long time, and what better way to do another one by showing a barrage of books. It's on my own. I think two or three are mine. Actually, more than two or three. Um, just different stuff. I don't really have a set subject I go with. It's just stuff that I dig and stuff that I'm getting into. Um, I'm gonna keep looking around and check out everything. I first off, video is brought to you by NatureBox. NatureBox is a great company for healthy, delicious, and nutritious snacks. With the holidays coming up, a lot of people are wanting to start eating a lot better or to start eating healthy. This is the way to go, right here, NatureBox. And these things are sriracha roasted cashews, sweet baby Jesus. These sons of bitches is good. Um, they have those. They have these sweet blueberry almonds. These things are unbelievable. Um, they have these things, zesty noodle crunch. These things are really good. And I've got a really great deal for you guys before we get started. If you use the coupon code right down there, naturebox.com, when you check out, use that code right down there. Just right there. There? Yeah, it's right down there. You get $10 off your first box. It's $20 a month. It's a great deal. Absolutely unbelievable. I actually have my second box coming in probably this weekend. And funny story, I have no clue what's in it. I have no idea. Um, so it's going to be a bit of a surprise for you and me. So there you go. Naturebox.com. Coupon code right down there. Still there? Yeah, still there. Um, Save $10 off your first box. And with that, um, here we go. Don't really know where to start, so start at the beginning. How's that? Uh, First off, this thing is probably I'm beyond stoked to finally have my own copy of it because the waiting lists at the libraries were unbelievable and really cool. This is really cool actually. This isn't something that you just sit and read on one whack. You just kind of nose through. But here you are, the complete and annotated Monty Python's Flying Circus. All the bits. This is literally every episode of the TV show. This is the one, episode 5, season 1. Just different blurbs, what the sketches are. And literally, it's the script for every sketch. Different pictures and things. On the sidebars, right here and over here, there's little numbers throughout the script, and it's just little blurbs and cute little pointless facts, I guess. But this is really cool, and I love how that spine looks. I mean, it's so cool. But yeah, Monty Python Flying Circus, complete and annotated. I'm a huge Python fan, have been since high school, and that's been years ago. Um, to jump from Monty Python to another somewhat serious author, I really admire this guy. Um, really admire him. Need I say more? Cornel West, Brother West, Living and Loving Out Loud. It is his autobiography. Um, I really haven't had a whole lot of time to read this one because a lot of the books I get and a lot of the books I read have waiting lists on them, so I try and get as far ahead as I can, or hopefully finish them before I got to take them back. But this will definitely be something I'm going to finish again Live and Love Out Loud by the West. Cornel West. Very cool. This one is one by one of my favorite authors. His book Nixon's Secrets is very cool. And this one, like I said again, is on my list to read. I might eventually just buy a copy of it for myself, just to have it on my shelf. Really cool author, Roger Stone. This is The Man Who Killed Kennedy, the case against LBJ. Personally, I believe that LBJ had a role in the killing of John F. Kennedy. This one, about halfway through, a little under, maybe a quarter of the way through. This is just one of those, again, you read and you kind of go, whoa, wait a minute. Take a break and then come back to a great person, great senator, Bernie Sanders, The Speech. This was the filibuster in 2010, December 10th. He talked for, it even says on the back, 8.5 hours. And for a man of his age, that's a very big thing to do. So this is kind of close. This is the whole speech right there. This one is by a guy named Peter Dale Scott. Again, this one is on my list. I don't think a lot of people are reading these type of books. This one's called American War Machine. This is right there. Deep Politics, the CIA, Global Drug Connection, and the Road to Afghanistan. Very interesting. I'll definitely get to that hopefully soon. This is one that Roger Stone recommended when he talked about Nixon's secrets and interviews and things that he did. This one is about the Bush dynasty. It's called Family of Secrets by Russ Baker. Kind of how they came to power. And it's interesting. It's going to be interesting. I'll definitely get to that one. We're going to go over here. One of my favorite authors as well. Very happy to have a copy of these two books because I live in the buckle of the goddamn Bible Belt. So it's hard to find something that isn't Duck Dynasty, Sarah Palin, rah rah, America. So, sounds mean, but it's true. Great author, Graham Hancock, Supernatural. Yeah, meeting the ancient teachers with the ancient teachers of mankind. Kind of a cool thing. Not going to be in a hurry to get to this one because it is my copy. This one is a follow-up to that one, or it's kind of next in the line. This is another hard-to-find one, Fingerprints of the Gods, and one by Graham Hancock. He did one called Underworld. That one I'm going to try and find, but I'm kind of happy to have this one as well. Sorry about the glare. This is one I'm reading right now by a guy named David Rothkopf, and really good so far. National Insecurity, American Leadership in an Age of Fear. He also wrote several other books, Superclass, Running the World. This is kind of, I don't know, where I'm at now, he's talking about Iraq and how the debacle happened. And I love when authors say, well, in so-and-so's book, bleh, because I have to write it down and I have to go read that book. So this is one of, I think this is, I don't know, maybe it's popular. I don't really know, to be honest with you. Let's see, when did this one come out? I think it came out this year. Yeah, it came out this year. So this is going to be my concentration right here to get as far as I can in this one. So yeah, National Insecurity. Really cool. There you go. This is one by Ian Morris. I've done it several times. I've just never gotten to it because a lot of the time when I start a book and if one comes in for me and it's a fairly popular one, then I'll try and get to that one and finish that one as quick as I can and enjoy it at the same time. But anyway, this is by Ian Morris. He wrote a book called Why the West Rules for Now. I'm going to try and find that one too. This one is War. What is it good for? It doesn't say anywhere. Conflict and progress of civilization from primates to robots. Kind of, is war necessary? And if so, then here is why. But yeah. Jared Diamond. on the black, on the black, on the back, right there, I have one of his books. I'll show you guys in a second or two. Yeah, it's there. This is one by Barr McClellan, another LBJ Killed Kennedy book. This one came out in 2003, so it is about 11 years old. But still, Blood, Money, and Power, how LBJ killed JFK. I do believe that he killed him. This is my copy. Again, I got it from the library several times. Got pretty further into it, but this is one of those, you take your time and you take it slow. Oliver Stone, Peter Kuznick, The Untold History of the United States. There is a TV show called that. That's kind of the companion book to it. This one, I've gotten it from the library several times. I might as well just get a copy for the Kindle and just leave it there just in case. But Christopher Ryan, Sex at Dawn, the prehistoric origin of modern sexuality. Is what we know as sexuality what it really is, or is it something that we've been taught and have jammed down our throat? No pun intended. Yeah, we're going all over the place. This is from somebody that I'm a really big admirer of, and it's fairly short, so it won't take long to read. But Success Through Stillness, Russell Simmons, Meditation Made Simple. I have read Do You. I haven't read Super Rich, but Do You, that's a really good book everyone should read. This is by David Stockman. Sadly, this book isn't very popular. A lot of people aren't reading it. It came out in 2013. The Great Deformation, the Corruption of Capitalism in America. And damn, that's a thick book. It's just shy of 700 pages. And it's just the history of capitalism and how it's corrupted and how it's become the absolute failure that it is today. This one is by Jared Diamond. I mentioned him before. This is a Pulitzer Prize winning book, Guns, Germs, and Steel. Very, very cool. These over here are my copies. I've gotten these from the library several times too, and I'm glad to have them. This is by a guy named Jacques Barzun, who unfortunately I think died last year, or no, it was last year. This is called From Dawn to Decadence, 500 Years of Western Cultural Life. Really, really cool. Just kind of a history, and I'm a history nerd, so that's something I really enjoy. This is one by Peter Watson. This one I've gotten from the library as well. Read quite a bit of it, and I go, you know what? I gotta get a copy of this for myself, so I did. Yeah. Again, Peter Watson. It's the modern mind, intellectual history of the 20th century. Very, very cool. If you want to know about philosophy, thinkers, and psychologists, and all that fun stuff. Let's see. Oh yeah, I've got these. Again, I get these from the library a lot, and I had to have my own copy. As it stands right now, it is a 3-book series. Hopefully she does more because they're really, really cool. Susan Weiss Bauer, this one is the history of the ancient world. You know, it accounts to the fall of Rome. Rome is an unbelievable fucking moment in history. This is the second one, history of the medieval world, from the conversion of Constantine to the First Crusade. This one is a little bit bigger. Something like almost 700 pages. And what's cool is it's just a little, not a little, but it has a timeline. It gives you kind of a date between what the subject is they're talking about. Sorry, I hit a yawn. But yeah, history of the medieval world. That's a cool one as well. This one is the third in the series. Hopefully she does more. That would be very, very cool. but this is history of the Renaissance world, from the rediscovery of Aristotle to the conquest of Constantinople. Um, this is just really cool, and this one isn't as big as the other one, but this one kind of does the same thing. Um, between dates, timeline for what happened in the previous chapters. Just a really cool series overall. Very happy to have this, and I'll tell you what, it looks damn good on my shelf. And finally, this one, like a Daniel Pinchbeck. This is one I think a lot of people should read. This one is called Breaking Open the Head, and it's just kind of getting past your ego, and why people believe what they believe, and just kind of how life shapes it. Um, just really cool, really cool. Great book to get if you can find it. And that's basically what I'm reading. I read quite a lot. I don't go out anywhere, so yeah, that's what I'm reading, and I'm definitely going to concentrate on this one, National Insecurity, get as far as I can, hopefully finish it. Um, so yeah, there's that. Thanks for watching, appreciate it, and see you next time.